Good morning everyone, my name's Terence Cooper. I'm a Learning Engagement Officer at CT Skills. My background is engineering, basically, so I'd like to just tell you a bit about what I've done and where I've come from. And basically I've been in welfare to work for about 7 years, and we're here today to sort of like answer any questions that you've got about training. So I'll hand you over to Jamiel.
Thank you, Tez. Hi guys, I'm Jamiel. I work for CT Skills as a Learning Engagement Officer like Tez. I've been in the industry now for a good 12, 13 years. I was an apprentice and managed to work my way up, and now out in the community, going to various job centres, probations, connections, futures, and engaging with people from 16 to 65 and advising them what courses to take and go down the right route to finding long-term employment. So today we're going to answer some questions all about employability. We've had some questions come through that we'll go through in a second.
Okay, Jamiel, I've had a question come through. It's from Sarah from Derby, and she wants to know, I don't want to sit in a classroom studying for a year. Could you tell me how long the course would run for?
Okay, good question, Sarah. So we have a number of courses. We have our rolling programme and we have our sector-based working in academy as well. So our rolling programmes courses run from anything from 2 to 6 weeks, okay, and our suppers range from 3 to 4 weeks. So not too long, quite short. It is intense. We do require you to attend every day if you can possibly, and we look at progressing you, doing employability as well. Make sure your CV is fully up to date, giving you the best chance of finding long-term employment.
Just to back up what Jamiel said regarding the sector-based working academy, it is an opportunity for someone to sort of like pull on a bit of experience that you've had in the past and refresh. Like he says, the personal development for employability is an absolute superb course, isn't it, Jamiel? Mm-hmm. It sort of like gives you the courage and the experience to go through an interview and absolutely be successful. Okay.
Number question come through from Tom in Chadliston. I'm not very good at reading or writing. Would the training involve a lot of this?
Tom, it's a very good question, to be fair. There is quite a bit of writing involved, but we do try and target most of the training around your ability. Now, this would be by doing an initial assessment to see what points you're at, to see if you do know more than you actually think you do. So we try and drag that out of you. But yeah, there is quite a bit of writing in questioning to your answer. So basically, we try and develop your skills and give you opportunities with short exercises. Okay?
Okay, Raj from Woolerton is asking, how soon could I get a job if I did a SBWA?
Raj, it's quite good actually, because basically most of our sector-based working academies have an opportunity attached to them. So we do have employers that want to interview our candidates. A lot of the employers come to CT Skills and say that they've been to the job centres, they've interviewed people, but they haven't got the right people. So what we actually do is we put courses on that the employer is looking for, and that's where the personal development for employability comes in. So we prepare you for an interview, and at the end of the 9-day course that you do with us, you will be prepared for the interview with a lot of questions to ask the employer. So we do give you the opportunity. Mm-hmm. Okay. We've got another one come through, Jamiel. Mm-hmm. It's from Raj from Woolerton. Yeah. How soon could I get a job if I did the sector-based working academy?
Okay. The ideal scenario for that, Raj, is 4 weeks. Okay, so the course will last 2 to 3 weeks. Your interview would fall a week after that. Okay, so depending on how you've done on interview, hopefully we offer the job a week after that. So turnaround will be 4 weeks.
Okay, we've got another one from Steve from Stapleton. Will I still receive my benefits if I attend the course with CT Skills? Do you want me to answer this, Joe?
If you want to.
Steve, very good question. Like I say, your benefits are protected because we work very closely with the job centres. They understand the courses that we do. A lot of our referrals come from the job centre, so your benefits aren't affected one bit. Okay.
It's also important that you inform the job centre if you do go on a course, okay? A number of reasons. They will support you with your bus fare, okay? So keep your receipts and they will reimburse you as well. And then we'll also help you out if you have any childcare needs as well, okay? But you can't move your auntie or sister. It's got to be with a registered childminder or nursery.
I've got another one come through, Jamiel, from James Thompson. I'm 24 and thinking of changing career. Do you have any courses I can take to help me with this?
We do have a number of courses, okay, but we need to know what your interests are, okay? So we're not here to just put on any old course. We want to see what your interests are and try and move you along that journey.
Okay, fantastic. Just to reiterate what Jamiel said, James, basically there's a load of courses that we do. We do try and tailor it around your interests, like Jamiel said. So basically, come down to one of our selection days, whether you're from Derby or Nottingham, and we'll give you the information that you actually need, okay?
So our courses run from basic IT to customer service to construction, business administration, and we also do functional skills, maths and English, okay? Also, sector-based work academy, we've got customer service, retail and catering opportunities available as well.
We've had a really good comment from Anna from Ilkeston, Jamiel. Have you had any success stories of people getting a job after the course?
We do actually, Anna. If you go on our website, there's a number of good stories on there as well. Also, if you visit any of our sites in Derby, Nottingham, Mansfield and Chesterfield, you'll see good news stories plastered all over our walls where various learners have come from selection day to their first day in work.
Right, I've had another interesting comment from Lexi Simmons. How much does it cost to complete a training course with CT skills? Lexi, what a fantastic question, yeah? I'm telling you now, it doesn't cost you one thing. Everything that we do is free, and like we've spoken about before, if you're on benefits, it's unaffected. So all our courses that we do are beneficial to everybody from the age of 16 to 65, and they're absolutely free, Lexi.
Okay, Claire from Oakwood's asking, what are the English and Maths assessments that we do? Okay, so a number of people get bogged down with the word assessment or test. Not to worry, guys, this is a basic assessment just to see what level you're currently working at. Okay, I've got a few examples here. This is our English assessment. Okay, so we've got 12 questions that we ask you just to gauge what level you're currently working at. So don't be too nervous about coming in to complete an assessment with ourselves. We're only here to see what current levels you're at to make sure that you can progress onto the course, all right?
Fantastic. Isaac from Derby. I know quite a few Isaacs in Derby. What he's actually asking is, I don't like the classroom environment and I don't want to be back at school. Could you explain if this is what it's like? Now, Isaac, basically, we do have classroom activities. It's not like school. We do try and create a friendly environment for working, but at the same time, you've got a lot of work to do, so it's quite intense, but it is a free range class. So what I mean by that is everybody speaks friendly to each other. We're a very diverse group that comes through, so we don't tolerate any harassment or any sort of segregation to any group sectors. So basically in the class, it's very friendly and it's a good friendly environment for learning. Okay, Artie?
Also, Tom from Newark asking, he said he's been working for 20 years in recruitment and he's recently been made redundant and can't seem to get anywhere. He's worried that he's now too old to retrain again. Okay, so Tom, just to reassure you, as long as you're not over the age of 65, we can retrain you, depending on what kind of sector you want to go into. Now, what I would say is our sector-based work academies are ideal for people who have been made redundant or who have not worked for a long time or have never worked, okay? So this gives you the option to train up, to do the job in the best way possible, and also we give you the opportunity to prepare for your interview as well. So we give you the tools and knowledge to answer the questions in the best possible way to give you the chance to get that job.
Right, Jamiel, I think James likes this. His email again.
Has he?
James Thompson. He's saying he wasn't specific when he was talking about the sector-based working courses.
Yeah.
He's had no experience at construction. That's totally fine, James. You have an introduction into construction environment, so it's plausible for everybody, even if you haven't been in it. And we have certain work patterns that you can do during the course, and you don't need to have experience within the construction industry. So you're very welcome to come on course, not a problem.
Yeah, so touching on the construction, we do work with a couple of firms in terms of construction. We work with Wilmot Dixon and Keepmoat, okay? So we offer a 2-week course on construction, also giving you the chance to gain a CSCS card, all right, which we pay for. So as long as you attend every day, we have specialised tutors in construction who have a good pass rate, and we also work with a number of firms. So the goal is to complete the course, we do your CV, and hopefully we get you applying for positions with Wilmot Dixon and Keepmoat.
In answer to your question, James, come down to selection day, we'll do the assessment and we'll get you on the course, not a problem.
Anything else come through?
Yes, we've got a question from Kath from Nottingham. She's asking, what happens if you don't get a job after the course? Right, Kath, what we try and do, we'll try and retain you within CT Skills, and we try and give you information for another course that's possible for you. So we try and roll you into another course just to upskill you while you look for something else, or we help you to look for something else, but we just don't say goodbye. All right then, Kath, we've got nothing for you. So we don't turn our backs on you. We try and get you involved with another course. That answers your question, Kath.
Okay, so Sally from Long Eaton says, I have 2 kids and can't see how I will be able to get an industry job when I have to do the school run.
Right, Kath, as we spoke about before, I'm not sure if you tuned in, but we are quite flexible, yeah? A lot of our tutors do understand that there are childcare issues, so we try and tailor things around the individual. So say like if you were starting at 9:30 and you had to drop the kids off for 9, our tutors are quite flexible in getting you to come in at 9:45, 10 o'clock, just so long as you don't miss too much. Now, with the afternoon sessions, we do understand that 3 o'clock is a pick-up period for people to pick the kids up from school. So a lot of our tutors will give you work to do to catch up on, so that you can leave early or you can pick it up on another day. So we are quite flexible in respect, okay?
Janet's asking, can you explain what a sector-based work academy is?
Right, well, basically, Janet, it's a 9 to 10 day course, yeah, and it's sector specific. So basically, if you came to us for construction, you do a 9-day course, and we'd give you a vocational qualification starting at level 1 within them 9 days, and all our courses have got a level of personal development for employability attached to them. So everything that we actually do has that level of employability. So as you can appreciate, with you being out of work, we try and play on your strengths and give you the encouragement and confidence to go for interviews. So basically, a sector-based working academy is a short, sharp course that lasts about 10 days, and you've got an opportunity of work at the end of it.
Fantastic. Callum from Lenton's asking, I'm interested in signing up. What opportunities do you currently have available, and what are the start and finish times?
Okay, Callum, if you're interested in signing up, get yourself down to your local CT Skills, okay? We do selection days most Fridays. We do Maths and English as a starting point, Business Administration, Construction, Customer Service, and Basic IT. All of our courses are rolling, Callum, so basically if you come down, you'll get the information on our selection days, okay? I have had an email just come through from Ben Tyler, Jamiel.
Okay.
I want to improve my Maths and English levels, but I have 2 young children, so I was wondering how would we manage?
Okay. So Ben, our Maths and English course is a 2-day course, runs over 6 weeks, okay? So course start will 9:30 and we'll finish around about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So we're looking at hopefully getting you in. I'm hoping you can drop him off school and get to our class for 9:30. If you need to leave early, you can leave early, but it might mean you're working through your lunch break. All right, so we do Maths and English from entry level 3 up until level 2. Okay.
I mean, just backing up what Jamiel said there, the actual 6 weeks that you're with us, you only concentrate on one subject. So you'll be doing either your Maths or English, and it is basically your choice. So we're not going to sort of like overload you with the Maths and English together. So it'll take you 6 weeks to do your Maths, and then you can roll straight over and do your English. Okay? See if we've got anybody else.
Touch on what Callum said as well, Callum. We also do a Generation Z project, okay? So this is engaging 16, 24-year-olds. We offer traineeships and we offer apprenticeships as well. So they're good ideas. So jump on our website and our Generation Z profile. We have available opportunities in our traineeships division and our apprenticeship division as well.
We've had a message from Chloe from Mansfield. She says that she's been unemployed for over 10 years and haven't had any luck finding a job. Will the sector-based academy help her find a job with her employability? So in answer to your question, absolutely so. That is the main cause of the sector-based working academy, like I spoke of before. It's to upskill you and kind of like refresh on the skills that you've had previously. And like we say, we just keep saying it, don't we, Jamiel, that we do tailor most of the courses around every individual, so it's plausible that we can sort of like help you out with finding work, okay, after the sector-based working academy.
Fantastic. Now I believe that's all the questions. Tez, have you got any more come through?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so last of all, can I just say, if anyone wants to go on our website, okay, you'll see our Wax and Guide, okay, so this is our guide that comes out every single month. We have offices in Nottingham, Derby, Mansfield and Chesterfield, and you'll see a breakdown on what's currently available. Okay, so in Nottingham we have construction course happening this month, as well as administration and customer service. Derby, same again, and also Chesterfield and Derby. You can ring our number or access the website as well.
So I'd say thank you for tuning in, and it's goodbye from me, Terence.
And bye for now.